I went to Tino's Bar and Grill in Dublin, Ohio, and it's Ohio State and Michigan rivalry week. And if you are a college football fan, you know this rivalry. And I'm an Ohio State fan, as you see behind there. It's at Ohio State. My brother currently goes to Ohio State. My dad's gone to Ohio State, even though I never went to Ohio State. I basically grew up 30 minutes from Columbus and 30 minutes from Ohio State, which means that I am a Buckeye fan because of that. So, yeah, and I've lived in Ohio my whole life, so that's why I'm an Ohio State fan. And yeah, it was a great restaurant. The definitely Ohio State themed. There's definitely the Spirit Week. That was pretty cool. Just the Spirit Week that they had, and yeah, it was a very cool restaurant. I went after an Ohio State win. They beat Rutgers pretty well. So that place was bumping. The atmosphere was awesome. The music, it was a very loud environment. There was a lot of loud music being played, but it was awesome. And it seemed like everybody was really happy there. And great environment, great service. And without further ado, let me introduce myself in case you don't know who I am. My name is Ben Alexander, and I'm the founder of Ben's Allergy and Restaurant Reviews. I do allergy restaurant reviews such as this. I have a whole playlist. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go ahead and check the rest of it out. I review lots of restaurants. And if you have any restaurant suggestions, please let me know in the comments section. I am from the Central Ohio area. And yeah, so if you're interested in this content, especially, I also review food products that are dairy-free, nut-free, because I have a dairy allergy, a peanut allergy, and a tree nut allergy. If you're interested in food allergy education, tips and tricks, all that type of stuff, I don't do that as much as I probably should, but I do try to educate people about food allergies through these allergy and restaurant reviews, and try to highlight restaurants that do well with food allergies. That's my whole purpose of this channel. If you like what I'm doing and advocating for people with food allergies, please follow, subscribe, share this video with friends and anybody you want to. I would really appreciate it. And I definitely appreciate all your support and watching all my videos. And let's get into this allergy and restaurant review. So Tino's Bar and Grill, the food rating has to be a 5 out of 5 stars. The wings were absolutely delicious. They were juicy, hot, fresh, everything you want in the wing. Also, the tater tots were really good as well. It was a really good meal. Like, this is actually one of my favorite wing and tot meals that I've had in a while. I was like, wow, this is pretty good. The tater tots are good. I mean, there's some that you really like. Do you like the tater tots? It's like, it's fine, but this one is really good. I love their tater tots and I love their wings. A lot of restaurants do wings very well. Wings are a go-to for me, especially like the bone-in, because boneless, they tend to put more dairy in the boneless stuff, but when it comes to the bone-in, they tend to not fry it sometimes. So it's like, I think bone-in wings tend to be safer, because boneless, sometimes they'll throw buttermilk in it, fry it with buttermilk, like buttermilk chicken tenders. They do that for wings too, and that's the thing with the dairy allergy that I got to be very careful about. And that is a tip I'll give you. It's when it comes to that, you want to be very careful with boneless wings. And I mean, sure, I guess there's a few rare instances that the bone in the wings have dairy in it, but most of the time they don't have dairy in it. But the boneless tend to have more dairy because, and obviously there are dairy-free boneless wings out there too, but they like to put buttermilk and all that stuff in there as well. And for the allergy rating, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 stars. Had no allergic reactions eating here. Awesome. Very awesome. Very thankful that I didn't have an allergic reaction. It's pretty nice. And yeah, so Can't really complain other than that there really isn't an allergen menu on their website. And P.S. if you are a restaurant owner and want to make sure that you include people with food allergies, because there are 33 million of us, and if not, if you could have an allergen menu for a restaurant, kind of like Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that. I mean, it could be any cuisine, any restaurant could use this. These allergen menus make it easier for me to communicate to the waiter or waitress about my food allergies. It would make it so much easier to have an allergen menu that's up to date, that I could be like, all right, I have this allergy, and according to your website, this is safe. And it makes it a lot easier. That's why I advocate for writing allergen menus for free for restaurants. All you have to do is email me, Ben at Ben's Allergy and Restaurant Reviews, and I would love to do that for you. I'd love to help I love helping small businesses out. I definitely enjoy going to small business restaurants. Obviously, I'm able to communicate with the stuff, but a lot of it for me is just trusting that people have it right and that they know what they're doing. When I say I have a dairy allergy, there's only been one time in 2 years that's happened, and I made like a 27-minute video explaining my allergic reaction, what went wrong. And if I would have had an allergy menu, I probably would have avoided that scenario. That's just my personal experience. But again, overall, the restaurant was transparent. They didn't give me allergic reaction, so for that's why I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So what about you? Have you been to Tino's Bar and Grill? If so, let me know in the comment section. I love Tino's Bar and Grill. I'd definitely come back. Great place, great environment. Didn't have an allergic reaction. Just get wings and tots. That's probably going to be my go-to meal when I go back there. So that's all I got to say for this video. And I appreciate you watching to the end. Thank you.